Here we are in JCB's new 3230 Extra. Unlike previous 3000 series Fastracs, it no longer has the truck type manual gearbox and instead has a fully automatic power shift gearbox. First up, we select drive mode, pressing the D button on the touch screen. This then brings up symbols displaying our preset takeoff gear, in this case C5. Now if we want to alter that, we just press the touchscreen symbol there and scroll up or down through the power shift gears with these plus and minus buttons on the armrest. We'll start off in C5, a good speed to pull away at. The new transmission means that you can drive the Fastrac pretty much like any automatic car, except for the fact that you do need the clutch to pull away to begin with. So, foot on the clutch, a squeeze of the joystick lever and push it forward until you hear the transmission engage. Then handbrake off and we're away. And as you can see here, the transmission shifts up from C5 to C6 and then up into D range, a slight delay but nothing horrendous. And now as we come to a junction, it slows right back down. Just a foot on the brake and we come to a complete standstill. So we pull away in C5 and the tractor shifts up, and then there's a slight delay as we shift up into D1, 2, 3. But the shifts are incredibly smooth, with the tractor working out the load exerted on the flywheel and adjusting the shift pattern accordingly, the amount of time it takes for the clutch packs to fill. And that's what gives us such a smooth shifting. Out on the open highway we get a chance to try out JCB's new cruise control function. Exactly like a car, we hit a button here to engage it, and then we use buttons on the armrest to increase our speed. As you can hear, my foot's not on the throttle, but the engine and gearbox are working together to reach the preset target speed, currently 58 kilometers an hour. But using the plus and minus buttons, if I continue to click up through them, we get right up to 65k. With no input from me, I'm sitting here with my feet off the pedals and we're just cruising. Now if I want to knock out of cruise control, all I need to do is hit the brake pedal and we instantly start to slow down. Re-engage and I just press the button. It's as easy as that. This is a really big change from previous Fastracs, which were really hard work to drive. You were constantly shifting up and down through the manual box, even with 3 power shift splits. This is effortless in comparison.
Right, when we arrive in the field we have to activate the Headland turn sequence. So to get the quick shortcut key on the touchscreen, press the white button on the joystick. That then brings up the shortcut icon. Select that, and then from our 5 programs we select the program that we need. So the program we're using is A. So here we have the sequence. At the moment some of the points are not active because the first time you arrive in the field you have to activate all of the functions. Once you've done that you can then spend the rest of the day working with the white button. So if I bring the engine speed up, we get the ticks above the engine speed control, and if I select forward we get the transmission controls. So now all that's left to do is to activate the linkage, and to do this we have to drive into the field and drive into work. But I can hit play, and then we now have the icon on the main operations screen and this gives us an indication of what is the next function to happen within the headland management. So we make our way into the field. And then once we're ready, activating normally using the rocker switch controls for the linkage, and lower the front linkage, and then lower the rear linkage, and then just press the headland management, and we get to the right point in the sequence and we're away. C4 is maybe a little fast for this operation, so if we need to modify anything in the sequence, we just pick the headland turn, select A, then pick the point of the function where we select the higher gear, which is point 2, press it again, and we can change to a different function. So we hit point C3 to select a lower gear. Everything is now ready to go, so I hit play. Now if I hit the headland management, because it's reverted to the start of the sequence, it'll bring us back to C3. We'll run through the sequence and we're now ready for our headland turn at the end. To approach the headland, just get ready with the white button, and then at the end of the field just hit the white button. This will bring the linkages up, change down the gears and drop the engine revs, all with the single press. I can then perform the headland turn. And then back into work, and when the front implement is in the right position, again press the white button, the tractor counts the distance and then lowers the rear implement. Again, the gears and the engine speed and the four-wheel drive and diff lock controls are all done automatically through that sequence. Okay, so as I approach the headland, just get ready with the white button, and then at the end of the field just hit the white button. This will bring the linkages up, change down the gears and drop the engine revs, all with the single press. I can then perform the headland turn.